I had an email sent to me. I did a video on my perspective of this interview with Marie Osmond. And don't know if this is true or not, but I'm going to talk about it as if it is true. Mostly because this is the kind of shit that pisses me off, and it does go on. And this is so fucking common, and it pisses the hell out of me. And it really helps to understand addiction. And Marie Osmond is, all real sad and in a lot of pain that she lost her son. And, society is like, oh, let's not cause her any pain because she's in a lot of pain because her son just died. And, so I don't want to be the person that's going to say something to cause any pain. But, it's like these times do we question, you know, maybe it's time to face a little bit of pain. And it's like if you are okay with causing everybody else pain, then why is it not okay for other people to cause you pain? That's been like the whole lifelong frustration that I've dealt with, is people can say some of the most painful things to you. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, if I said the truth to you, that truth would hurt you like a knife. So I keep my mouth shut, and it's like, I'm kind of seeing that I should have spoke up a lot sooner, because, yeah, maybe it's painful to hear, but maybe we need to hear some painful shit, just so we can face it. So it's like, I do apologize, if any of this, kind of seems heartless, but I find what she did to be extremely heartless. And again, she's just a famous person that, rumors will go around, but whether it's true or not, it's the behavior that I know is going on today. Whether it's true or not with her, it's true for somebody. And the information that I got was that her son was gay. And he was on drugs, 12 years old or something like that. And when he committed suicide, he was clean. He was not doing drugs. But yet, Marie Osmond says, she wants to blame the drugs, or she's blaming her ex-husband, or, there's blame of why her child killed himself. And this is also a person that's saying, I know the pain my son was in, because when I had postpartum depression, the pain that she experienced, she was like, okay, at least I had that experience to be at one with the level of pain that my son was experiencing. So she knew damn well the level of pain that her son was dealing with. So what was the cause? I'm saying that everybody that has an addiction, has any kind of addiction to any kind of pot, weed, medication, anything, is a painkiller. You're in pain. Your pain is caused by something wrong. Something's going on in your life that you need to take a painkiller for. It could be that your life is fucking boring, and just smoking pot is like, oh, feel good. It don't matter. Why do you need pot? Why do you need anything? And this is not to say that, like, this is a hands up to anybody that has an addiction. I understand you. I understand exactly what the fuck is going on. And I personally think if you've got an addiction, that's your best tool that you could ever have in life, is an addiction. Because when you can see the power of how powerful thought is to make sure your addiction is fed all the time, all you need is a good addiction. Get addicted to something that's right. And pulling it back, this kid was in a lot of pain. So what is the cause of his pain? Okay, let's just see it. If he was gay, born into such a religious family, and that are into shunning, and the kid felt really, really alone, how much shunning was going on in that family because that kid was gay? Did the drugs actually be the lingering part that ended his life? Or was it the cause of the lingering, of why the drugs were needed, that the kid was completely alone? You know, and the mother's saying, this is the perfect man. You know, he understood your needs. He was loving. He was everything. So everything that this mother is saying, he was like the perfect human being. Except for he was gay. And she couldn't love him because he was gay. Because a book said that he was gay. And I'm probably, you know, the shunning and the discipline that they needed to put that kid through to get, you know, their warped sense of reality that says to be gay is a wrong thing to do. It's like telling somebody that you have two eyes, and because you have two eyes, it's the wrong thing. You're not accepted. And it's like, it's to be human. It's to be normal. And it's like, you have to kind of understand what this gay phenomenon is, what makes sense to me. And it's like, you're always going to be a mixture of your parents. You're always going to have the DNA genes. So that means, and try and understand what DNA is, and I've made lots of videos in the past. It's just your experiences. It's the chemical experiences that you have. You can have two identical twins, and they both have the same DNA. You have all of their life experiences, the chemicals, the proteins, the peptides, you know, all of their emotions and experiences that they have over a lifetime, and then check their DNA, completely different. They're no longer identical twins according to their DNA. What made them different? All of their experiences, all of the chemicals that they're making. So if you develop traits, you know, from your father and your mother, you're getting the DNA from both your mother and your father. Do you not fucking think that you're going to get the DNA that makes male and female together? Like, over time, if we kept playing out this game of, you know, genetics, you know, we're constantly going to have kids, eventually everybody's going to be gay. You know, so if you want to stop this gayness, stop having kids, because it's the DNA of both male and female that's creating it. You know, we're getting the mixture of both sexes, and they're just merging and forming what they are. So it's like, to hate somebody that is gay is like, well, you should have not had sex and had them, because you're the creator of it. You are the God of what you created, and you're going to hate an aspect of yourself. And your Bible taught you that. And that's just wrong. And that is the cause of my addiction that I deal with constantly, is how do you change everybody that believes in a fucking Bible? You know, because if you don't change what the whole fucking planet believes in, you're going to cause torture to your own children, just like Marie Osmond did. You know, and it's like, we're doing it to ourselves. It's like, don't be complaining about banksters or the elites. It's like, look at yourself, and what do you do to your family? Knowing the pain, knowing the level of pain, and then knowing you caused that pain, and then you got to live with that. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, face it. Face what it is that you did wrong, and then do everything in your fucking power to make sure it doesn't happen to you or happen to anybody else. Don't push your ideas. Be the example for other people. But I don't see Marie Osmond doing that. I see her putting so much blame on everybody else. I hear that she only spent maybe a couple hours a month with her kids. All of her horde of kids are raised by nannies, and Lord knows maybe they're all gay, but, you know, don't dare admit it. Not when you're an Osmond. You know, your church will shun you. And my feeling goes out to all of those kids that have to live in a home with so much prejudice, and it's like they're hating themselves. They're the judges of their own family. Nobody else is judging them and causing that much pain. It is sad. Really fucking sad. Peace out.